Perhaps it is the intimacy of the 1941 air show, the closeness of people to the planes that stirs the imagination. You can almost hear the call to action as the fighters of World War II take to the skies. The P-51 Mustang, the first World War II fighter built by the United States. In 1940, the British needed a fighter of advanced design and higher performance, and America responded in record time. The P-51 went from drawing board to production in less than 3 months. The Mustang's design continued to be popular. They went back into production as late as 1967 and are a favorite with collectors. Jim Baisley from Philadelphia and his P-51 Bald Eagle.
That was the name of the that was put on by the pilot. He happened to use that name because he was bald-headed. I think it's probably the finest example of aeronautical design and engineering, and it was an airplane which I don't think there's a kid in America hasn't had a Mustang kit and put it together. It's a very romantic airplane, and it's an airplane that probably changed the outcome of the war, or ended it substantially sooner than it would have been. This is the first airplane that could take the bombers all the way into Germany and escort them back.
Bob Burns' Rascal served with the Canadian Air Force.
It's a challenge to fly, number one, to some extent. Number two, it's very responsive. Number three, it seems to stir the imagination of all the people who ever see it or ever been one or ever even thought about one. It's the ultimate aircraft. Something interesting, I've been to air shows and I found 3 owners who used to own this aircraft, and each one expressed a regret at not being able to still own it. I would think that in order to buy a Mustang, a fellow has to be financially qualified to do so, number one. Number two, I think that he has to put the priority of wanting a toy above his common sense.
Near the concession stands. At that tent, they will be able to tell you about what it takes to become a member of our museum in fact, and we'll be putting on a full demonstration later on this afternoon as well.
Rick Cork hails from Niagara Falls and flies the P-51D 6-shooter.
This particular one was set up with 6 50 caliber machine guns, which is where its name comes from, 6-shooter. It also had 2 bomb racks that you could carry up to 500-pound bombs on. It was equipped with drop tanks, fuel tanks that could carry 110 gallons each. It's a good cross-country machine. It's a lot of fun to fly. It's a real crowd pleaser. Everybody likes the Mustangs. They make a particular noise that's unique to themselves, and everybody recognizes it when they hear it. They know Mustangs are flying when you can hear the Merlin engine running.